Where is a new franchises?
I'm sorry, Capcom director, but we have no ideas for it.
Where is imagination department? We need to fire up imagination right away. What is the new game about?
Dinosaurs!
No! What is the new game about?
Future!
Bad! What is the new game about?
Exosuits!
Not enough! What is the new game about?
About the future in which dinosaurs came to Earth and we are in the exosuits. I need to kill all dinosaurs! Ah!
Okay.
Maybe we can do new Resident Evil?
Shut up and start developing. Crazy blood idea. I like it.
Exoprimal is a new game developed by Capcom, the studio behind popular titles like Resident Evil, Mega Man and Devil May Cry. Judging from their previous titles, it's evident that this studio excels in creating engaging story-driven games. That's why they created an online team-based action? Okay, it seems that Capcom has decided to try their hand at something new. Online games have indeed gained significant popularity lately, so it's possible that they have also decided to create the same game in this genre as others do. Yes and no. You just don't get it. Because it's not another online game. Exoprimal is a player versus environment video game. Who comes up with these designations anyway? Let's create some more. Exoprimal is a player versus environment versus bugs versus optimization versus $60 price versus any other game that might take your time. In this game, you play as a soldier living in a futuristic world where black holes have started appearing in the sky, from which dinosaurs fall and eat people. You're equipped with a set of exosuits, each with unique properties, characteristics and weaponry. Wearing the suit, your task is to step out onto the streets and show someone that extinction can happen twice. And it's a real crackpot. It's the craziest setting I've seen this year. And guys, I love it. The developers created the world, even spelled it out a little bit, and then basically didn't care about the story and just said, logic? No thanks, let's do some rock. In short, you create your character, get a quick tutorial and then join a party with other players. In essence, Exoprimal is something like Overwatch or Team Fortress. There are two teams. You and your team are thrown into a separate area in which you need to start killing dinosaurs. There are dozens of these dinosaurs, and if you play as a melee fighter, hope you do not have epilepsy. And you can understand what's happening behind a billion pixels. Because I guarantee you, you won't see anything. Because of the fact that you're attacked by hundreds of dinosaurs at once, you have to play what I call by instruments. Because you don't understand what's happening around and you are guided only by interface and sound. Dinosaurs come in different species, and the good thing is that they differ not only in skins, but also in their behavior. For example, if ordinary velociraptors just run and bite, then the triceratops runs at you like a ball, and pterosaurs attacks from the air. In short, there are different dinosaurs and their behavior is different, as well as different effective ways to kill them. That means that by shooting at one part of the body, you do more damage than the other. Did you want that creators of Monster Hunter, which incidentally we did a review of, did not introduce a system by which attacking at different parts of the body deal a different damage? The main game mode is Dino Survival. The first round is a battle for points. As I said earlier, you and your opponents are on different maps and first fight only with dinosaurs, scoring points that will be useful for you in the next round. This is where you spend the main time of the match. Also, I need to mention that there is a system that keeps track of how the team is playing and constantly tossing different dinosaurs. This is a kind of match director who will not let you get bored playing in the same mode on the same map. After this, you get thrown into PvP, which comes in different types, like capturing points, pushing cargo or collecting cells. And the team that scored more points in the first round gets an advantage in the second. And as for me, this round is more boring than the one where you shoot a million dinosaurs. Also, when the game realizes that your team is losing in PvP, it can give you a small bonus, slight advantage in the form of a huge Tyrannosaurus under your control. Also, sometimes during a match, the artificial intelligence will sometimes say to you, "Okay, that's it, change the rules now." And will throw you and your opponents in the same arena, in which you suddenly became cronies and start shooting dinosaurs together. And this shooting can also go on different scenarios, as the artificial intelligence wants. And it may think, isn't it too easy for you? Take this huge army of dinosaurs, which is twice as big as all that you should before. You will also have the ability to install special walls on the level. These walls will not let dinosaurs through, unlike your bullets, which adds to the strategy. You could say, "Okay bro, you were talking about some exosuits, weren't you?" Yes, and let me get it straight. Look, in the game we play as an ordinary man, but the thing is that an ordinary man can easily be bitten by a dinosaur, in consequence of which he will be a little less. So we'll run around in exosuits. They are different and divided into 3 types: damage dealer, tank and support. Damage dealers deal damage. No way! Tank distracts the bulk of the enemies and protects the team. And support, judging by my experience in all online games, do nothing, although it is supposed to heal and buff. And all these exosuits are played very differently. They all have different weapons, different skills and combat style. Here's an example of the main 3. The dude who shoots, the dude who puts a shield aggroing enemies and hits in close combat, and the dude who heals everyone around but does very little damage and paralyzes the enemy at the same time. You can say, "Mate, but what if in the middle of the match I'm sick of my exosuit?" Then change it! If you're bored with your exosuits, or if you're a strategist who has analyzed what exosuits your partners are playing with and decided that a different exosuit should be chosen for balance. He thinks about winning in the match. You can always change it during the battle. By pressing the button, you choose a new exosuit, after which your old one disappears, and you're left naked with the crowd of dinosaurs in front of you. All you have to do is survive a little. And then, in a few seconds, the new exosuit appears and hides your body inside itself. Or what's left of it. At the moment, I have a feeling that this game is not really needed. It is a little known and a few people discuss it, although the idea itself is very brave. That's why I don't think that this game has many chances to become a hit. But I would like it to succeed, and players would really enjoy playing it. In any case, is it worth buying? I think not. It's not a game worth spending full price on it. But if you have $60 to spare and you don't have anything to play, then why not? Well, if you have Game Pass, download it for sure. In general, the game came out very timely, in the summer, when no games come out, but people want to play. Sneaky Capcom. Very sneaky. But anyway, my respect to Capcom, because new ideas very rarely appears on the market. And even if game fails, it's cool that sometimes, unlike others, developers are still experimenting with new ideas. So go on and show the reptiles who's on the top of the food chain.